Good Lord, y'all, that sun is bright, man. It'll about blind you without your shades on at this time of the day. Hey, look, my new little mic here, ain't that a little fancy, swanky little thing going on there? That way y'all can hear my voice and hopefully it'll pick up a little bit better sitting off from my little stringy wang tassel here. Wow, that's so bright. Let me put down my visor. Oh, Jesus. All right. Welcome back to another exciting edition of Mullis's Outside again. Today, we have got another good one for y'all. It has been really cold here. Wait with the neighbors. It's been really cold here for the past little while, and usually around this time, the creeks, the crappie start piling up, and all the local creeks and stuff around here, they'll start getting up into, they'll come up from the rivers, or if you live close to a lake, they'll come up in little lake creek and stuff, chasing these little glass minnows and stuff like that. Little, I don't know exactly what they call it, some kind of little guppy minnow, chasing those and chasing the shad and all the little bait fish, threadfin shad, all that we have around here. And they will come up into all these creeks, but they'll start stacking up around stumps and treetops and stuff like that. They just love it. They do it this time of year every year, and I could not wait to get out there. This video was actually shot last weekend. I got out and just did a little slip bobber fishing, slip cork fishing, whatever you want to call it. Get some of these. It don't really matter what kind you use, but this one, it just slides up and down your string, little South Bend cork, because they'll handle a small amount of weight to get down there, and I just like them. You can adjust anywhere from, it doesn't matter if you have a 5-foot rod or a 10-foot rod, either way, even with a shorter rod with a slip cork, you can adjust with a slip knot up and down your line to where you can get down 8 or 10 feet if you need to, which they're hardly ever that deep. I think on this video I didn't fish under probably about 2.5, 3 feet in this one, but we found some, and you'll see in just a second in the video. There were some really, really nice crappie for the creek back there. Found some of them and a couple of other species, and it was just an all-around great time. I love going out and doing creek fishing, especially right now. Right now there's a lot of big bluegill, big shell cracker, stuff like that, so I'm probably going to put up some of those videos here pretty soon. I want to get out and take I got me a slab shaker rod, one of the old Wally Marshall slab shakers. I got it for a super deal, so I wanted to buy me one of them 9-foot slab shakers, and that thing is so fun. Matter of fact, also this past weekend I didn't get any video of it, but I caught a 5.1 pound catfish on this dude, and let me tell you, it was like chasing down a hippo with a rubber band. It was so much fun getting that joker in. Matter of fact, I'll put a couple of pictures of him up here. I'm on the way to the store right now, as a matter of fact. Oh God, that sun's so bright. It's going like I'm just glowing, like I was Edward off from Twilight. I'm just glowing. See my diamonds shining bright like a diamond when I'm waiting in line at the red light. But anyway, enough goofing off. Let's get to the fishing, and I think y'all enjoy it. Maybe even learn you a thing or two. Got some of these bobby garlands and a slip cork, but we'll see you out there. All right, y'all, we have found our first nice crappie, probably about a 10-11 inch crappie on the old Blue Crew here. I'm gonna try to see if we can find some more. Let's get him unhooked. He's so dad blame deep. I had to get pliers out to unhook him here with. I got him good, man. He hit it like a hammer. Hey, gum, son, let it go, let it go. Oh no, got me wrapped all up in your lips there, hoss. There you go. Thank you, sir. Now hung up from crappie to end the sticks. Well, let's put him back. Maybe he's got some relatives down there. Man, y'all, he absolutely destroyed that crappie jig. I'm so glad these things are finally moving into the creeks out here. Let's put us on a Nearden, because he chomped that thing almost like he was a bowfin. Call these things the Blue Crew. That's an old Bobby Garland. I got just these eagle claw, put him on there perfect, that way he sits right. Got these red hook eagle claw 1/16 just lead head. Got me a 6-pound vicious leader on here, high vis, just because that's what I got. just a regular little slip cork float here, a little small barrel swivel, and a uni-knot up here tied at the top is my bobber stopper. That way it stops it. I'm fishing about, looks like probably about 2.25 feet deep, but I just caught him right out there. So let's see if we can get y'all out here into the action and get us another one. I kind of figured they'd be one laying around one of these old stumps up in here somewhere. Usually where you, oh really? And usually where you find one, you find more than one, and you know I'd go straight into a tree from there. These limbs are so thin. Make sure my jig looks all right. Or what I'll do is just, instead of trying to flip him out, I'll just throw him out and reel him back in. That will just be easier. It'll be easier. Let's see. Let's get him on back out there. I'll just throw a little bit further out. That way I can get out of these dad blame limbs. Here we go. And from there, I'll just bring him back into here. Move my tackle box back around, make sure it's shut. Yeah. All right. What I'm doing is I'm just getting close to these limbs right out here in front of me. I kind of have a feeling that's where they be, is right out here in this mess. There's like a, it's a little high today, but normally there's a sunken log right there. Come on, baby, be another one in there. Come on, baby, be another one in there. Oh, there's a hang in there. There's a, like I said, there's a sunken log right down there, so you gotta be careful of that. But that seems to be what they're coming off from, is that sunken log right there. Let's get all the trash off from him. And see if we can get him back out there without getting him up in the trees again. You know they'll be sitting at like some of the worst possible places to be sitting. And that's what crappie do. They love sitting at some of the worst possible places. I'm trying to keep y'all in the action here. It's kind of hard where I got to stand here. See if we can see that old bobber going down again. Come on, baby, go ahead and take it again for us. See the bait fish out there jumping? So we looking for something to go ahead and take this baby down again. Oop, we might be hung. No, we ain't. We went from one hang to another. Ain't that something? All right, y'all, I got him back, and he's still in good condition. What we're gonna try a little something different here, since they seem to be in that treetop. There is a sunken log right there. But we're gonna try to get down on this side and see if maybe we can get one to come out of there. Come on, baby, be there. Let's try right there. And he hit it like right on the other side of this pile of limbs. So I was hoping they would be right up in here too. Because usually old Crappie ain't by himself. He's usually got buddies with him. My problem is where we're at right here, we're just freaking hang city. Like nobody's business. So Eddie'd be great, but man, it's got a lot of trees in it. Go down here and see if maybe there's one sitting in here. I knew when I saw that bobber going down easy like that, I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely a crappie. And I was just hoping I could get him up and over these logs, and it was a fight, trust me. All right, let's see. See if we can get him back over there again, and maybe, just maybe, get him up in here where he was at. Get him. Get him, boy, get him. Come on, baby, be there. I know there's some more of y'all down there. They ain't never just one crappie somewhere. Come around here the other day and caught a couple a little bit down that way. And I was like, yep, they don't run up in the creeks. There's certain times of the year when they'll get down here and run all up in the creeks. And this is one of them times of the year, thank goodness. boy, I am so glad to see you. Man, you just don't know. Big old beautiful thing. Oh man, and that crap right there too. Yeah, we have to find us a place that is not quite so corroded. Man, this is gonna be a beast to get this thing out. I'm probably gonna wind up breaking my lure off and having to retire. Look at all this mess down here when I pull that I'm all up in. Know what I got this time, but it ain't no crappie. Oh, it's old bass. Come on over here, buddy. You want that crappie jig too, didn't you, buddy? Good Lord. Come on up here. Look at him. In case I don't get him up here before that leader breaks. That leader ain't but like a 6 pound test maybe. Look at that big old joker right there hitting that little bitty crappie lure. Ooh, you warm too, Jesus Christ. That water's cold, you like 90 degrees. You've been swimming hard today, son. What a big old pretty fish. He's about a pound and a half. Really nice bass. Let's get him back too. Put this old minnow shatter eater back in there. See you, buddy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I figured there'd be a few of them in here too. I'm surprised I ain't caught more of them by now. Let's see if we can get over there close to that stick right over there. I don't want to get on it because I don't want to get all hung up in it, but as far as back here, let's see. Get a little closer to that right there and see if we can make it run. They seem to like the old blue crew back here. Old blue Bobby Garlands, look at him. Already something's messing with it. Maybe it's another old crappie down there. They seem to really like this blue color back here in the creek. Man, that bass was so hot. Like, this water is really cold back here, but that bass felt like he was like 85, 90 degrees. Go, there we go, already. Yeah. Oh man, I bet you that was either a pickerel or a freaking bowfin or something, because he sure just bit me right off. Look at that thing. He bit me right clean cut off. So we're gonna have to retie on that one. Take a pause for the calls. Let me tell y'all, I absolutely love doing some creek fishing like that. And you never know what you're gonna catch back there, especially on these little Bobby Garland lures. It's just those little short, the little baby shad minnow profile ones. I think they're like 2 inches, something like that. But they're awesome. Love them. All kinds of different jig heads. Those are just your those were just your standard eagle claw ones with the like the red blood hook in them. I was running like a 1/16 of an ounce. That's perfect for just, you know, running through the line and standing up one of these corks right here. And I really do believe that last one was probably a pickerel. Like, he hit it and took off with it like a bass, not like a crappie, and cut straight through that 6 pound test line. Most time, bass or crappie or brim or something like that, if they break it, they're going to put up a lot longer of a fight. But I figured, went in, got the groceries, and since we're still in good light, I do the outro right here before we get blinded again by the sunlight. But either way, thank y'all so much for coming out to Mullis's Outside again today. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope y'all are having a great weekend. If y'all would please like, subscribe, stick around, share these videos with all of your friends that are interested in fishing and crappie fishing, any type of fishing, and learning how to fish. Anyway, y'all have a great weekend.